Hello traders, welcome to the Master Trader. This is Sunny here, and welcome to another video of Nifty intraday analysis. Right, I'm going to show you how I view and analyze Nifty on an intraday basis. Right, so let's get started. As we can see here, this is the 5-minute time frame of Nifty. Right, this is the Nifty spot chart, and this was today's candle. Okay, this was the opening of today's candle. So what I did first was, this is yesterday's data, right? So what I do first is I just zoom out, right, get an overall view of the chart, and I try to look for any patterns being formed, or any points that I can connect to make good trend lines, right? So I didn't see much yesterday because there was a big gap down. Right, so I started off first by just connecting these 2 points, right? This swing high, I connected to this swing high, and we sort of get a trend line going like this, right? Trend lines really help us because they help us project the future, right? Where support and resistance can lie. So trend lines really help us in analyzing, especially for intraday. Right? So actually, before we draw this trend line, we can see that there's a swing high here, okay, and there's a swing low here. So Nifty is basically trading in this range, okay, here and here. Right, Nifty is basically trading in this channel formation, right? In this range. So this sort of gives us an idea, as to how Nifty will behave today, right? So any move above or below this range can give us the direction for the day. Right, but let's see if we can get any possible entries before. Right, so today, as per my view, we got 2 entries. Okay, 2 good setups, which could have given us handsome profits. Right, so I have this trend line going now. Okay, I have this trend line going now. Right, where I've connected these 2 points. So Nifty opens here, right, and it starts to go up, and it finds resistance exactly at this level. Right, now I wouldn't necessarily go short here. Why? Okay, because what I see here is, sort of like an inverse head and shoulders form. Okay, I see as inverse head and shoulders forming, right? And so this just brings to my mind that if this level gets taken out, okay, this neckline, we may get a nice rally in Nifty. Right, so I was a bit hesitant to enter short here because I thought Nifty may come down, bounce back, and then break this trend line. Right, but that didn't happen. Nifty took resistance here and started to move down. Okay, so yeah, we missed a good short here, but that's fine, right? If you miss a trade, never chase into it. Always wait for another setup. Okay. Now I'm going to share one trick with you. Okay, this is sort of magic. Okay, so now you can see that we have this trend line going here, right, where we've connected these points, and we have this one swing low here. Okay, the lowest swing low, this is yesterday's data, right? We have this swing low here. So what you can do is, okay, see, price usually it trades in some sort of a pattern or some sort of a manner. Okay, so what we can do here is we can draw a parallel line. Okay, we can draw a parallel line, right, connecting this swing low and a parallel line to the line above, the trend line above, right? So now you can see that this is in a very proper channel, right, with two parallel trend lines. So as Nifty was coming down, okay, I saw this swing low and I immediately drew this trend line. Okay, so this helped me project that Nifty may come down and take support somewhere around this level. Okay, somewhere around this level. And so I even made this chart and I sent it in a couple of groups, right, where I informed people that if it takes support here, okay, and Nifty starts to move up, we can enter long here. Okay, we can enter long in this area, this region. And that's exactly what happened. Nifty came down, it started to take support exactly at this level. Okay, and it gave us this nice green candle here, right? It gave us this nice green candle, right? Good number of bulls came in here. So we could have entered long here, right? And we could have put our stop just below this swing low, right? Below the day low. So we had a very small risk to take, right? And what would be our target? Our target would be the top end of this channel, right? This trend line. So that technically gives us around a good 50 point move, right? Now, had we entered long here, okay, a few people asked me about trailing their stop losses, right? How we can trail our positions. Well, now if you're trading in multiple lots, okay, there are different ways to trade that. If you're just trading in a single lot of Nifty, then you can use the help of moving averages, okay, to trail your position. And you can look for swing lows. So now you can see that this is one swing low here, right? This is one swing low and it's taking support from the moving averages. Now these are the 9, 20 and 50 moving average, right? And I have not plotted the 200. So I use these 4 moving averages on the charts. So as you can see, it's taking support here, so you can trail it here, right? And as price moves up, right, again here it's taking support and this is a swing low. So you can put your trail your stop loss here, and eventually the target hits. Okay, so this was our first trade. Okay, it was a very good setup, right? Had we waited patiently, we would have gotten a very nice trade, right, with a very small risk and a huge reward. Now, where does our second trade come? Okay, now Nifty was showing a lot of strength on the bull side. Okay, it took support here and started to move up. Right? And now as it came towards this channel, okay, it broke out, okay, with good volumes, right? You can see the length of this candle. It broke out with good volumes. It cleared all the resistances that were here. So we could have clearly entered on the break of the channel here, right? This is our channel, right? This is sort of like a rising channel. So we could have entered right on the breakout of the channel here, okay? We could have put our stop loss maybe somewhere just below the channel, right? In case price comes down and maybe it's a breakout failure, we could have put our stop loss just there, maybe a 10-15 point stop, and see how Nifty moved, right? We could have trailed all the way up, all the way up till here, using the help of the moving averages, right? And swing lows. So it makes a swing low here, right? So we could have moved our stop loss to here, right? And we could have continued to trail the position all the way up, right? Nifty showed no sign of weakness after breaking up, right? So these were two good trade setups that we could have possibly gotten today, right? I missed one in the morning, seeing this inverse head and shoulders pattern, which didn't form, right? Eventually it did come to breakout, but much later, right? So sometimes, we just have to zoom out, see if there are any good points that we can connect and create trend lines, see where Nifty may possibly take support, at which level. So sometimes we have to just, play around with the levels, play around with some lines and see how price is behaving, and right, if we can get any good trade setups as per this. So that's about it, guys. We got 2 good trade setups. I hope you like this video, and I hope you learned something new, right? Many people don't know about drawing trend lines this way, how we can draw parallel lines, right? And you can see the beauty of it. right? And you can see how we're keeping it so simple, right? I'm not using any indicators, I'm not using any tools besides moving averages, right? So try to keep your trading very simple. Okay, don't overanalyze. Wait for good trading setups. Okay, don't rush into trades. Try to see what price is telling you. Try to understand, the direction, where price may take support, resistance. Try understanding all these things, and with time, it will become a lot more clear to you. It will become a lot easier for you, right? So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, please hit like and subscribe to my channel. And I'm going to keep posting these kind of videos on a daily basis. So that's it, guys. Thanks.